Hey guys, this is the updated DPS Umbrella Fan Guide. I'll run through as much as I can in terms of increasing your overall DPS output and the general rotation. The difference in the rotation now compared to the last video is that the rotation is more refined now and it flows a lot better. In terms of gear sets, there's only really two options you can pick from, which is Hawkwing and Ivory. I'm playing with Ivory this level cap to see how it feels, and then next level cap I'll try Hawkwing. But Hawkwing is very stable, it's very good. I think a lot of other classes use it too. It's really strong. Ivory is also strong, but which you use is honestly up to you. I think as a general gear set, I'll probably go with Hawkwing. In terms of the substats that you'll want, honestly, as long as you roll anything that's usable, it's good, but the substats I personally would prefer would be crit rate, minimum or maximum physical attack. Let's see, like power's good. Any of the other rate ups like position, affinity, they're nice as well. And the actual last slot, the tuning. Yeah, I do physical penetration on your weapons, and for your gear sets you want Vernal Umbrella Charge skill, which is your, what do you call it, the pew 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 skill. In terms of HP, I generally do not like to roll gear that has HP as like the first sub. It's a bit of a weird one because like if you need HP or not, it kind of depends, since you only need enough HP to not get one shot from full HP. And healers, like, they overheal you like crazy anyway when they use their healing skill. So HP kind of depends. But maybe for safety, you could start rolling a gear with HP. It's definitely not bad, but the HP is only useful if you don't die because of it. So generally, I would prefer more offensive substats like this one. Next, in a way you want Morale Chant, Blossom Barrage, Breaking Point, and Fivefold Bleed. I don't think there's any competition for these. And Breaking Point is also really strong. It's really strong. It's currently really broken right now, but it will eventually get nerfed. It has been nerfed in China, but I don't think it'll be nerfed for our version anytime soon. Another option is the Invigorated Warrior, but it's kind of useless until you get to tier 6. Because if you get hit, you lose the damage buff, and in tier 6, you don't lose it. As for Blossom Barrage, you want to get tier 3 as fast as possible, because this casting speed matters quite a lot, I think, and it just feels better. As for Mystic skills, these are the 4 I would rock with. Cloud Step for Gap Close, Soaring Spin is stupidly broken, Fire Breath, Drunken Poet. Realistically, in a raid, you only need one person with Dragon Breath to apply it, and everyone else would use Drunken Poet. But if you are in a group with like a bunch of randoms, I would just take this. And if you're in a coordinated group, I will probably, instead of taking, let's say someone else is taking the fire, then I will probably take the frog. This one, Leaping Toad. I'll probably take that. Reason being is because the DPS of Leaping Toad is currently the second highest, just behind Soaring Spin. There's also that, I saw it in the separate video, I'll drop a link below, that someone tested the DPS output for all the Mystic skills. Also buffs, you do want to pop buffs. First buff would be, what they call it, Shower. If you go to Kaifeng, in the city, near the south of the city, there's this bathhouse. This bathhouse, you talk to this lady here, Song Ru. It does cost some coins. It's not a lot, but it does cost some coins. So honestly, if you're not feeling like going all out, you don't have to get it, but these are one of the buffs that you could pay for. And what it does is increases your endurance, which is pretty useful for Umbrella. So that endurance has been increased. Next is food. There's buff foods that you can eat. Currently the best is double shreds. This gives you a physical attack buff for 30 minutes. And you can craft it in the craft menu if you press open your bag and click craft. You go to cook, double shreds. These are the ingredients. You can buy it from the weekly shops or you can go hunt. I find the weekly shop to not be enough, so I end up doing a bit of hunting. Takes like 2 minutes, you get a lot. Same with the flowers. Eat that for big damage. This is really huge for Umbrella because we shoot so many projectiles. The PPP does a lot of hits and it will proc this a lot. It's a lot of damage. Another one is Restoration Scroll. Let's find it. This one. Increase your endurance regen. It's really useful. And just like with the food, the manual can be made in the manual page. Where is it? Restoration Scroll. There it is. Next, you want to make sure you have Divinecraft equipped. You would want to either use fire or poison. The water is a bit useless for damage. Fire or poison, whichever one you prefer. I don't think there's any difference. You want to make sure Divine Tool is enabled. Personally, I use the poison because I farm it really easily. It's this spot here. This does require the pay to win horse. So obviously if you don't have the pay to win horse, you have to go gather it manually. But if you do have the pay to win horse and you want to use poison, I'll drop the link. I copied it from a video on Bilibili. Just build this tower and just kill these 4 guys over and over. Another big boost of damage would be talents. You want to make sure you do the talents. They do so much damage. It's such a big damage loss if you don't do these. So make sure you do this. Unlock all the talents for all the bosses. This one I couldn't do, but usually in speedruns we skip this phase anyway, so it's not actually that useful. But it kind of sucks I don't have a title though. You want to know about animation cancelling. There's a lot of stuff you can animation cancel. First off, you do not want to switch weapons with tab. There's animations with it. Instead, you want to use your... If you're on keyboard and mouse, you use scroll wheel. It changes your weapons a lot faster. And all of your mystic skills can be animation cancelled too. By animation cancel, I mean cancelling it with parry. So soaring spin can be cancelled. Usually you do not want to cancel that, the second hit as well. You do not want to cancel that. Fire breath you can cancel as well. This is normal fire breath. As you can see, it's super long animation. You do not want it to go that long. You can animation cancel with parry. It's super fast. Same with Drunken Poet. On the last hit of Drunken Poet, the 5th one, you're stuck in a really long animation on the ground. But you can cancel that with parrying. Just like that. And similarly, you can animation cancel with the fan wall as well. It works the same as parry for animation cancelling, so fire breath. And the 5th hit of Poet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wall. So parry and wall works the same for animation cancelling. Yeah, animation cancelling is really important. Make sure you learn it. It's not too hard. You just need to press parry. For the rotation, you start with fan. Hit a wall. Switch. Gun. Start shooting. You're done shooting. gun, put the drone up, switch weapons, wall, soaring spin, breath, cancel, bullets, 3, 4, 5, wall, switch, gun, repeat. You'll notice that the vitality is going really low. If it does and you can't afford to use poets, you can safely just skip a few. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. If you're using Frog because you're in a coordinated group, you will replace the Dragon Breath. The rotation is exactly the same, but you use the Poet before the Frog. So you need Poets. There should be fire already, applied by somebody. So the Drunken Poet, you cancel with Hurry. And for the Frog, you animation cancel with the Fan Wall. That's it for the guide. Thank you for watching. If you have any differing opinions or some questions, leave in the comments. I don't get that many comments anyway, so I'll read them all and I'll respond if I can.